had something to say.
I'm gonna build my house out of hay.
So he gathered all the hay he could find and built his house in record time.
Hay, hay, hay. I'm gonna build my house out of hay.
The second pig was thinking quick.
I'm gonna build my house out of sticks.
So she gathered all the sticks she could find and built her house in record time.
Sticks, sticks, sticks. I'm gonna build my house out of sticks.
The third pig didn't like those tricks.
I'm gonna build my house out of bricks. It's gonna take a lot more time, but the strongest house will be all mine. Bricks, bricks, bricks. I'm gonna build my house out of bricks.
Suddenly, a wolf appeared. So into their houses, the pigs disappeared.
Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Ha 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 ha!
Oh! No!
Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Ha 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 ha!
Oh! Oh! No!
Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Huh?
The house of brick was sturdy and thick. It didn't blow away.
Don't you worry, my piggy friends. We'll all be safe.
The wolf climbed down the chimney, but the pigs lit a fire.
Owie!
Get out of here, you mean old wolf! Three little pigs, three little pigs, three little pigs lived in the brick house.
Once a long, long time ago, a shoemaker was filled with woe. He was very, very poor. Nobody came to his shop's door.
My dear, I don't know what we'll do. It's been so long since I sold a shoe. You see that leather over there? It's just enough to make one pair.
The shoemaker sat and held his head.
Come along, dear, let's go to bed.
But while the shoemaker did sleep, into his shop 2 elves did creep. The magic scissors went cut, cut, cut. The magic hammers went tap, tap, tap. The magic needles went sew, 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 while the shoemaker slept in his old nightcap.
Look, my dear, is this a dream? These are the finest shoes I've seen.
Put them in the window, let's see if they sell.
Along came a rich man.
Well, 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 will you accept 10 pieces of gold?
The shoemaker smiled and shouted,
Sold!
Let's buy more leather and buy more thread and see what happens when we go to bed.
while the shoemaker did sleep. Back into his shop, the elves did creep. The magic scissors went cut, cut, cut. The magic hammers went tap, tap, tap. The magic needles went sew, 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 while the shoemaker slept in his old nightcap. In the morning they couldn't believe their eyes. There were pears in every size.
Put them in the window, let's see if they they sell?
And yes, they did sell very well.
Let's buy more leather and buy more thread and see what happens when we go to bed.
But who do you think is making these shoes?
I have an idea. What we'll do tonight, we'll just pretend to sleep. Then we'll sneak downstairs and take a peep.
And when the night was very black, sure enough, the elves came back. The magic scissors went cut, cut, cut. The magic hammers went tap, tap, tap. The magic needles went sew, 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 while the shoemaker slept in his old nightcap.
Oh dear me, oh bless their souls. These poor elves' clothes were full of holes.
I know just the thing to do. We'll make them clothes, just me and you. Let's buy some cloth and buy some thread
And cakes.
and cheese
And butter.
and bread.
And all day long they sewed and made the elves some pretty clothes.
Tonight we'll just pretend to sleep. Then we'll sneak downstairs and take a peep.
And when the night was very black, sure enough, the elves came back. The elves could not believe their eyes. The clothes were just the perfect size. They piled the food upon their plates and ate and ate and ate and ate. Hooray! Hooray! The elves did cheer, and suddenly they disappeared. They never saw the elves again.
I miss our little happy friends.
My shoes are famous in this town. The people come from miles around. We'd still be poor, there is no doubt, if those good elves didn't help us out.
And still some nights, or so it seems, in the shoemaker's happy dreams. The magic scissors went cut, cut, cut. The magic hammers went tap, tap, tap. The magic needles went sew, 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 while the shoemaker sleeps in his old nightcap.
Alice in Wonderland, such a fun story to play. Alice in Wonderland, let's have a fun adventure today. Alice was a girl who loved to dream. She sat and read her book by a river stream. Then she saw a rabbit, white and quick. She laughed at the sight and ran after it.
I'm late for a very important date. I really must go down this rabbit hole.
Down the rabbit hole, Alice fell to the floor, into a room full of doors. On a table, she found a key, unlocked a little door, and took a peek.
Oh my, so nice. There's a garden in there, but I'm too big to fit. It's really not fair.
Alice found a bottle that said, "Drink me." So she took a sip and turned tiny. She shrunk down to size and fit through the door. Now she could find adventures galore.
There's a caterpillar on that big mushroom. I wonder if he's nice or if he's rude.
Hello, little Alice, you're here at last. I'm a wise caterpillar, let's have a chat. You're really quite pretty and very smart, but stay away from the Queen of Hearts.
Stay away from the queen? I can do that. Hey look, there's a big old smiling cat. Hello, little Alice, how do you do? There's something I really must tell you. Everyone here is crazy and mad. That means you too. Now don't be sad. I really I don't think that I am mad. Who's that over there with the big tall hat?
I'm the Mad Hatter, would you like some tea? We're all having fun, can't you see? I love to joke, I love to laugh. I love to do my Mad Hatter dance.
Oh my, what a strange guy. I don't think I'll stay, I think I'll walk away.
Alice found herself on a park that is green, and there she saw the crazy queen. I'm the queen of hearts and I'd like to play a crazy game of croquet.
Oh no, I wish that I could go. The Queen of Hearts is mean. I need to leave this scene.
Alice closed her little eyes. When she opened them, she was by the riverside. She shook her head, looked at the stream.
I just had the strangest dream. Was that all just a dream?
Alice in Wonderland, such a fun story to play. Alice in Wonderland, let's have a fun adventure today.
Ready for story time, little twins? Yay! How about Jack and the Beanstalk? Perfect! Jack lived on a little farm. He did his chores and worked so hard. One fine day his mom had found that they ran out of seeds.
What shall we do? What shall we do? We need more money for seeds and food. Jack, you need to go to town to sell our favorite cow. So Jack took their cow in his hands. He walked to town and met a man.
I've got a deal for a boy like you. You can buy my magic beans.
Magic beans, what do they do?
You plant them and they'll grow so huge. Plant them in the ground and overnight they'll grow all the way up to the sky.
So Jack sold the cow to the man who put the beans in his hand. When he went home to show his mom, she was very mad.
What shall we do? What shall we do? You silly boy, those beans won't do.
Mom was sad, and so was Jack. So he threw the beans out on the grass.
In the morning, what did Jack see? A huge beanstalk, so tall and green. It went all the way up to the sky.
This is a stalk I have to climb.
He climbed and climbed some more. Through the clouds, he saw a door.
Look at that castle, so very big. I wonder who lives inside that thing. Then the door opened wide. A giant woman was inside. She looked at Jack and waved him in.
I'll make you something to eat.
She cooked some breakfast for the boy, but at the door there was a giant noise.
Fee-fi. Oh boy, I smell a little boy.
Jack got scared and ran away and grabbed some gold coins on his way. He climbed back down the green beanstalk, gave the coins to his mom. The very next day he climbed to the sky.
boy, I smell a little boy.
Jack got scared and ran away. He grabbed the golden egg on his way. He climbed back down the green beanstalk and gave the egg to his mom. The very next day, he climbed to the sky. He found a golden harp in the castle up high.
E5, oh boy, I smell a little boy.
Jack got scared and ran away, but the giant chased him all the way. He climbed down the beanstalk really fast and chopped it down. Now Jack and his mom had so much gold. They were rich until they were old. They both lived happily ever after. Happily ever after. Jack and the Beanstalk! Yeah, yeah, yeah! The end!
Hey, do you guys know the story of Little Red Riding Hood?
Sure we do, and it's my favorite.
Once upon a time, in the woods, there lived a little girl, Red Riding Hood. Had to visit Grandma, sick in bed, so off she went with a basket of bread.
Off I go, adventure time. Stick to the path, and I'll be fine.
Suddenly the big bad wolf appeared with big sharp teeth and pointy ears.
Well, hello, little girl.
And how do you do?
Where are you going?
Can I come too?
I'm off to visit Grandma far away. You can't come, now I'll be on my way.
But Wolf had a plan, and off he ran to Grandma's house on the other side of the woods. Wolfie arrived at Grandma's house, crept through the door like a little mouse.
Grandma saw the wolf, then she screamed and ran into the closet so she couldn't be seen.
I will wait just right here for Little Red Riding Hood to appear. Wolf put on dear Grandma's clothes, her lovely night dress, and glasses on his nose. What a clever wolf I am to pretend that I am dear Grandma sick in bed.
I hope Red Riding Hood gets here fast and rescues me. This wolf is bad.
Just then, Red Riding Hood arrived at Grandma's house. She opened the door and walked right up to her Grandma's bed.
Grandma, I am here, poor thing in bed. I brought you some yummy bread.
Thank you, dear. I'm feeling sick. Come a little closer. Take a look.
Grandma, you don't seem yourself. What can I do to help?
I must have a nasty bug. Climb on the bed and give me a hug.
Grandma, what big eyes you have.
Big eyes to see you.
Grandma, what big ears you have.
Big ears to hear you.
Grandma, what big teeth you have.
Big teeth to eat you. Ha 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 ha. Poor Little Red Riding Hood. Thankfully, a lumberjack was passing by and heard her cry. He broke down the door and came inside.
What's going on? Are you okay? I heard you scream from far away.
Hey, big bad wolf, get out of here. And don't you come back. It's okay, dear.
Thank you, lumberjack. I hope that wolf won't ever come back. Where's my grandma? Where could she be? Did the wolf find her
stories, Mark. Didn't you ever hear the story about the boy who cried wolf? No? Tell me. The boy who cried wolf. The boy who cried wolf.
There was a boy who watched the sheep. He'd watch him walk and watch him sleep. He was so bored he made a plan.
I need to find some action, man. Hey, everybody, gather round. There's a big bad wolf in town. The boy who cried wolf. There was no wolf, the boy had lied. But the people of the village ran outside.
We're here to help you. Where's the beast? We'll save the boy and save the sheep.
The boy laughed until he cried. Ha ha ha! You believed my lie. The boy who cried wolf.
The next day the boy tended his flock.
Man, this is boring. The sheep don't even talk.
He was so bored he made a scheme.
I'm gonna make the village scream. Hey, everybody, gather round. There's a big bad wolf in town.
The boy who cried wolf.
Once again, there was no wolf anywhere, but the people of the village got a scare.
We're here to help you. Where's the beast?
We'll save the boy and save the sheep. The boy laughed until he cried. Ha ha ha! You believed another lie.
The boy who cried wolf. The next day the boy was asleep when a real big wolf ran after his sheep. He woke up and to his surprise there was a big scary wolf in front of his eyes.
Hey, everybody, help me, please! There's a big bad wolf and he's chasing my sheep.
The boy who cried wolf.
The village people heard his cry, but they didn't move an inch this time.
That's the boy who always cries. He tricks us all with his lies.
Nobody helped him, no one cared. But there's a wolf! Really, I swear!
The boy who cried wolf.
There is a lesson to this song. Lying to people is always wrong.
They won't believe anything you say, even if you really need help someday. I'm really sorry I tricked my friends. All this lying is gonna end.
The boy who cried wolf. The boy who cried wolf.
Guys, this time there really is a spider.
Ah!
Well done for telling the truth, Mark.
Yep, no more crying wolf for this boy. Wow, what a great big lion! And look at that tiny little mouse. I wonder if they're friends.
Let's tell the twins the story of the lion and the mouse.
Yeah! The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse. Yeah! The lion and the mouse. One day there was a mouse walking through the woods. She came across a big old lion.
What are you doing in my neighborhood?
The lion grabbed the little mouse, held her up high. Please, sir, let me go.
Let you go? Tell me why.
If you let me go gently,
can help me? You're a silly, Billy, tiny little mouse. Okay, I'll set you free.
Wow, you sure are brave. Yeah! The next day, the lion was running oh so fast. Then he stepped on a big old net and was caught in a trap.
Help me, oh help me. Won't somebody help me?
The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse.
The mouse heard a lion's roar and knew just what to do. She called her friends, they ran to the lion.
Grab the rope and start to chew. Yum, 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 yum,
Wow, you saved me. Even though you're small, I should never have laughed at you at all.
Don't worry, we understand. Let's just be friends. Are we cool, my man?
The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse. Yeah, the lion and the mouse.
And they've been best friends ever since that day. Yay! Hey guys, check out my cool new toy! A troll!
Just like the mean old troll in the story of Billy Goat Gruff.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite story! Once there were 3 billy goats. One was very small. One was in the middle. One was big and tough. These were the billy goat gruffs. They went walking across a bridge to get to the other side. When all of a sudden a troll appeared and gave the tiny goat a surprise.
Hey little goat, stop right there. You can't pass this bridge. I'm gonna get you and gobble you up, and that's just the way it is.
No, please, troll, don't eat me. I'm just small and tiny. If you want to eat someone, wait a bit. My brother's much bigger, I must admit.
Okay, you can go.
The next goat walked across the bridge to get to the other side. When all of a sudden the troll appeared and gave the middle goat a surprise.
Hey there, goat, stop right there. You can't pass this bridge. I'm gonna get you and gobble you up, and that's just the way it is.
No, please, troll, don't eat me. I'm just average size. If you want to eat someone, wait a bit. My brother's much bigger, he's your prize.
Okay, you can go.
Big Billy Goat Gruff crossed the bridge to get to the other side. When all of a sudden the troll appeared and gave the big goat a surprise.
Hey, big goat, stop right there. You can't pass pass this bridge. I'm gonna get you and gobble you up, and that's just the way it is.
Just try it, mean old troll. I got 2 big spears. I'll toss you right off this bridge, and you'll be crying big troll tears.
So the troll came up to fight the goat, but much to his surprise, Billy Goat Gruff tossed him off the bridge, and the troll began to cry. That is the end of the Billy Goat tale. They made it to the other side. Now they eat everything they see, growing fatter and bigger in size.
Vroom, vroom! I'm going faster than you!
Sure, baby brother.
Not fair! I can never go fast enough! Aw, that's okay, little guy. Have you ever heard the story of the tortoise and the hare? No. I think you might like it. There was a hare. He ran so fast. He ran around the town quick as a rocket blast. No one could beat him. No, no, no. Quick as a bunny, he'd go, go, go. There was a tortoise. He was so slow. He could barely even make it cross the road. The hare laughed at him.
Ha ha ha! You're so slow! Ha ha ha!
Let's have a race, me and you. Let's see who can win. The hare thought about it and laughed again.
Well, well, well! You're on, my friend!
The race, the race, the race is on. Who's gonna win today? The race, the race, the race is on. Who's gonna win the race? So they lined up on the track, and the hare took off oh so fast. The tortoise barely moved, he took it slow. His friends all yelled, "Go, go, go!" The hare had run so far ahead, there was no way the tortoise could win. The hare started laughing.
I passed the test! I'm gonna win 'cause I'm the best!
The tortoise jogged along and sang his running song.
Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race.
The hare was at the finish line. He made it there in record time.
I'm winning this race 'cause I'm so fast! I'm gonna take a winning nap!
Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race.
The tortoise slowly took the lead, while the hare continued
twins, it's story time. How about the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears?
Yay!
Once upon a time, in a house in the forest, there lived 3 bears who loved their porridge. They ate it every morning and every night. Papa's was hot, Mama's was cold, Baby's just right. I'm Papa Bear, I'm big and proud. I'm Mama Bear, I could roar so loud.
I'm Baby Bear. This is my chair.
And we're the 3 bears. The 3 bears decided to go get some honey to put on their porridge. So off they went into the woods. Right across the woods lived a little girl with golden hair and lots of curls. Everybody called her Goldilocks. Off she goes.
Off I go.
Into the woods.
Oh, look, I found a little house. I'll knock, knock on the door. No one's home. Well, that's okay.
And in she went, anyway. Little did Goldilocks know she had just entered the house of the 3 bears.
Wow, look over there, a table of food. Great, 'cause I am in the mood for a big bowl of porridge just for me. Hey, there's 1. Wait, there's 2. No, look, there's 3.
Papa Bear's porridge,
That's too hot.
Mama Bear's porridge,
That's too cold.
Baby Bear's porridge.
Just right.
After Goldilocks had eaten her fill of porridge, she was feeling full and wanted to rest her feet. Papa Bear's chair looked,
Much too hard.
Mama Bear's chair looked,
Much too soft.
Baby Bear's chair was the final one.
Let's see. Oh, wowee! This one's just right.
But Goldie was too heavy for Baby Bear's chair, and so it broke!
Oops.
Now she was feeling really sleepy, so decided to go upstairs to lay down her golden head. Papa Bear's bed looked,
Much too hard.
Mama Bear's bed looked,
Much too soft.
Baby Bear's bed was the final one.
Let's see. Oh, wowee! This one's just right.
Just as Goldie fell asleep, the 3 bears returned home to discover they were not alone. Someone's been eating Papa Bear's porridge.
Someone's been eating Mama Bear's porridge. Someone's been eating babies too. Let's see. Oh, dearie me. They ate it all up.
Someone's been sitting in Papa Bear's chair.
Someone's been sitting in Mama Bear's chair. Someone's been sitting in babies too. And it's broken.
The bears were not very happy at all. They went upstairs to find the intruder. Someone's been sleeping in Papa Bear's bed.
Someone's been sleeping in Mama Bear's bed. Someone's been sleeping in babies too. Let's see. Oh, dearie me. There she is.
Who are you?
I'm Goldilocks. And who are you?
We're the 3 bears.
You ate my porridge. You broke my chair. You slept in my
unwelcome guest, and the three bears chased her right out of their house.